So normally I don't like making reviews right after a servant releases, because I genuinely think if you are making a review before you even get your hands on the servant, or after you've only done minimal testing, which I have used Takeru for about an hour, but I think it's pretty irresponsible because you're basically just sort of spewing random bullshit that you feel and can completely be wrong with just a little bit of testing. So personally, I don't think these videos really provide much value. However, this time I kind of want to make a video on this because I think Takeru has a very interesting design where it allows him to not get outcompeted by Summer Ibuki in his own realm, which is fighting against Lancers and other Berserkers. So Takeru's MP is very interesting as it is a AoE MP, but it only casts 50% arts down on one target before it actually does damage. So initially you might think that this is counterintuitive. Why would I want a single target debuff on an AoE character? This sort of gives you sort of alter ego Kiara vibes. However, the more you think about it, the more you realize, wow, usually when I am farming with an AoE, I'm still only focus firing on one huge HP target, and I don't really need that much damage on all three of my targets. And now Takeru, because of this design, does not have to sacrifice the arts down number, which usually would have been 20% or even just after damage that does not affect farming at all. Because this is only on one target, they can kind of go ham and make it 50% before damage. So as you can see here in this spreadsheet done by Rat, it's a very popular spreadsheet. I personally don't like to over reference because obviously the spreadsheet leaves out a lot of details like team building and CE choices. However, it is still a great resource for comparing relative MP damage between servants, in my opinion. And as you can see here, Takeru at MP2 is doing 40,000 damage, and Summer Ibuki at MP5 is also doing 40,000 damage. And do remember that these are neutral damage, so Ibuki will be doing 1.5 times damage against Lancers and other Berserkers, while Takeru will be doing double damage. Takeru will actually be able to beat out Ibuki at MP2 when he is farming the classes that he's supposed to farm. So that is actually something I think should happen in most AoE art servants, because you shouldn't have an Omni looper that actually performs better than a dedicated looper, even when the dedicated looper is looping against the class that they're supposed to loop against. So really brilliant design in my opinion. Takeru almost feels like a single target servant that can do splash damage, because so many of his steroids is focused on one target instead of all targets as a AoE servant. And I think that is a really cool way to design a servant. Yeah, I think Takeru is something different, at least in the farming sort of sense. He is a very, very solid servant that actually once again solves the Summer Ibuki predicament that so many other AoE art servants fall into. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this very short video, and see you guys in the next one.